Imagine waking up every day in a place where the cost of living is skyrocketing. The streets are choked with traffic, and the air you breathe feels heavy with pollution. Picture a state where crime rates are soaring, public services are crumbling, and the dream of a comfortable life feels just out of reach. For millions of Americans, this isn't a dystopian fantasy, it's their everyday reality. Across the United States, there are states that, despite their charm or history, have become increasingly difficult to call home. Whether it's due to unaffordable housing, failing infrastructure, or a lack of opportunity, these places have earned a reputation for being some of the most unlivable in the nation. But what makes a state unlivable? Is it the relentless grind of urban life, the imbalance between wages and expenses, or the sheer stress of navigating a broken system? The answer is often a combination of factors that create a perfect storm of challenges for residents. For some, it's the economic struggles, jobs that don't pay enough to cover the basics, or industries that have collapsed, leaving behind unemployment and despair. For others, it's the environmental toll, polluted air, contaminated water, or the constant threat of natural disasters. And then there are the social issues, high crime rates, inadequate healthcare, and schools that fail to prepare the next generation for success. These states are more than just statistics. They're cautionary tales about what happens when systemic problems go unaddressed. They're places where the American dream feels like a distant memory, and where residents are often forced to choose between staying and struggling or leaving everything behind in search of a better life. In this exploration, we'll uncover the harsh realities that define these states and why they become symbols of the challenges facing urban America. From economic decline to environmental hazards, we'll examine the factors that make these places so difficult to live in. So without further ado, here are the most unlivable states in America. Which states are becoming unlivable in the United States? Most Americans are realizing that the state becoming the most livable in the U.S. is Massachusetts. So which states are becoming unlivable in the United States? Fifth place, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is becoming increasingly unlivable due to a 15.9% poverty rate, 49th ranked healthcare, rising crime, and underfunded education systems. Fourth place, Alaska. Alaska's rising unlivability stems from its high cost of living, index 125.8, substance abuse rates, 4.7% unemployment, and limited healthcare access. Third place, West Virginia. West Virginia's unlivability stems from a $48,037 median income, widespread opioid crisis, declining population, and fragile healthcare infrastructure. In the second place, Mississippi. Mississippi faces growing unlivability due to its $49,111 median income, 19.7% poverty rate, chronic school underfunding, and inadequate healthcare access. Before announcing the first place, comment in the section below the state you think that are becoming the most unlivable in the United States. The state ranks first faces dire conditions with a 19.6% poverty rate, failing schools, poor health care, systemic incarceration, and entrenched economic inequality, making it the hardest state to live in. That's Louisiana. Certainly, Louisiana is a state rich in culture, history, and natural beauty, but it also faces significant challenges. Here are 3 detailed facts about Louisiana. 1. Cultural melting pot and unique heritage. Louisiana is renowned for its vibrant cultural heritage, which is a unique blend of French, Spanish, African, and Native American influences. This cultural melting pot is most evident in the state's music, cuisine, and festivals. Music. Louisiana is the birthplace of jazz, which originated in New Orleans in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The state is also home to other musical genres like Zydeco, Cajun, and blues. Cuisine. Louisiana's culinary scene is world famous, with dishes like gumbo, jambalaya, crawfish, étouffée, and beignets. The state's cuisine reflects its diverse cultural influences and is a significant part of its identity. Festivals. The state hosts numerous festivals, with Mardi Gras in New Orleans being the most famous. This festival attracts millions of visitors each year and features parades, costumes, and vibrant celebrations. 2. Environmental challenges and natural disasters. Louisiana faces significant environmental challenges, particularly related to coastal erosion and natural disasters. Coastal erosion. Louisiana loses about a football field-sized area of land every 100 minutes due to coastal erosion. This is caused by a combination of factors, including sea level rise, subsidence sinking land, and the loss of protective wetlands. Natural disasters. The state is highly vulnerable to hurricanes and flooding. Hurricane Katrina in 2005 was one of the most devastating natural disasters in U.S. history, causing widespread destruction and displacing thousands of residents. The state continues to grapple with the long-term impacts of such events. Wetland loss. Louisiana's wetlands, which provide critical habitat for wildlife and act as a buffer against storms, are disappearing at an alarming rate. Efforts are ongoing to restore and protect these vital ecosystems. 3. Economic dependence on energy and ports. Louisiana's economy is heavily reliant on the energy sector and its ports, which are crucial for both state and national economies. Energy sector. Louisiana is a major hub for oil and natural gas production. The state's Gulf Coast is home to numerous refineries, petrochemical plants, and offshore drilling operations. The energy sector provides thousands of jobs and contributes significantly to the state's GDP. Ports. Louisiana's ports, particularly the Port of South Louisiana and the Port of New Orleans, are among the busiest in the United States. These ports facilitate the export of goods like grain, petroleum, and chemicals, and are vital for international trade. Economic challenges. Despite the strength of its energy and port sectors, Louisiana faces economic challenges, including poverty and income inequality. The state has one of the highest poverty rates in the nation, and many residents struggle with low wages and limited access to quality education and healthcare. These facts highlight the unique cultural richness, environmental vulnerabilities, and economic dynamics of Louisiana, painting a comprehensive picture of the state's current state and the challenges it faces. Before you click on my next video, let's play a quick trivia by answering this question. Did you find my video informational and factual? If yes, what should you do next to show your support to the page? Is it A, subscribe to the page, B, share this video, C, leave a few comments, or D, all of the above because you are a rock star? Thank you for playing. See you in the next video.